Today we will start with the story on caves. I will read caves with you. Chapter 1. Deep, dark places. They are deep, they are dark. They are full of mystery. Caves are some of Earth's most amazing places. A cave is a large hole in the ground or in the side of a hill or a mountain. It is one of landforms that makes up the surface of the earth. A cave can be a narrow tunnel, or it can be a huge room. A cave might be found under the ground, inside an ocean cliff, or buried in volcanic rock. It takes hundreds of thousands of years for nature to create a cave. A natural process called weathering forms most caves. Weathering is the wearing away of a substance by wind or water. This huge underground cavern is located in the Dordogne region in France. Most caves are under the ground, but caves can be found in other places as well. A sea cave is formed by the pounding of ocean waves against sea cliffs. Sea caves are found along coastlines all around the world. The longest sea cave is Painted Cave on California's Santa Cruz Island. It is 1,215 feet, 370 meters long. That's so long. A wave can. Sea caves are also homes for animals. Thousands of sea lions live in sea lion caves along the coast of Oregon. This sea lion may make its home in a sea cave. This is the cave in the sea. These sea lions are in a cave along the coast of Oregon. How do sea caves form? Powerful waves attack weak spots in the rocky cliffs along oceans. Slowly, they begin to weather the rocks. Over time, a crack opens in the cliff. The waves wash away loose rocks. The crack grows larger and larger. Often, softer rock is inside the cliff. The waves carry it away and leave behind a hollow cave. Formation of a sea cave. Sea cave. Waves. Weathering. Mouth. A glacier cave, tunnels, and rooms made of ice. A glacier cave forms in a huge sheet of moving ice called a glacier. Glaciers are found in polar regions or mountain ranges. A glacier cave starts when the sun melts some of the ice on the glacier surface. The melted ice, called meltwater, seeps down through cracks in the glacier. The meltwater collects in a stream that cuts through the inside of a glacier. As it flows, the stream carves out tunnels and ice caverns. A lava tube is a cave formed in volcanic rock. When a volcano erupts, hot melted rock called lava shoots out. It runs down the sides of the volcano in fiery rivers. The surface of the lava cools and hardens. It turns into solid rock. Underneath the surface, the hot melted lava still gushes along. It cuts out a long tube that looks like a subway tunnel. When all the lava flows away, the lava tube is left behind. This lava tube is Hawaii. In Hawaii, looks like a long subway tunnel. Look, this is a long subway tunnel. Looks like this cave. It's very long. Yeah. Smart facts. Record breaker. Sea Lion Cave in California is the largest sea cave in the world. It is as tall as a 12-story building and as long as a football field. Did you know the Blue Grotto on the island of Capri in Italy is one of the most famous sea caves in the world? If you visit the cave by boat, you have to lie down on the boat's bottom. It's the only way you will fit through the low, narrow opening of the cave. That's amazing. Sea lions aren't the only animals that live in sea caves. If the water is deep enough, sharks like the leopard shark will hang out in a sea cave. Wow. This is Neptune's grotto on the island of Capri in Italy. A leopard shark may find its way inside a sea cave. Chapter 2: Underground Wonders. Underground caves are worlds of wonder hidden inside the earth. There are far more underground caves than any other kinds. The most famous and amazing underground caves are limestone caves. Limestone is a soft sedimentary rock. Over hundreds of thousands of years, water wears away the limestone to form caves. The caves range in size from narrow tunnels to enormous caverns. A limestone cave can stretch for hundreds of miles underground. Limestone caves are home to awesome and weird rock formations. They are also home to animals like bats, spiders, and other strange cave creatures. Millions of bats live together in one cave. Cave peepers are one of many strange rock formations found in caves. A limestone cave is a type of solution cave. A solution is a mixture made up of a substance that has been dissolved in a liquid. As rain falls, it soaks into the soil. The water picks up a gas called carbon dioxide. Together, the water and gas form a solution called carbonic acid. This acid can dissolve or eat through limestone rock. Formation of a limestone cave. Rainwater, limestone, cavern, crack, tunnel. The carbonic acid seeps down through cracks in the limestone. Slowly, the acid wears away the rock. It carves out bigger and bigger passages and rooms. The acid mixes with underground rivers and streams. They carry away even more of the limestone, making the cave bigger and longer. Over time, the water drains away through underground canals. Air enters the hollow cave. When air enters the limestone cave, it stops growing larger. However, water keeps falling into the cave. Drip, drip, drip. Each drop of water carries a mineral from the limestone called calcite. The water deposits the calcite back into the cave. Over thousands of years, the calcite builds and grows into amazing rock formations. These formations decorate Lincula Cave in New Mexico. When the water leaves specks of calcite on the ceiling of a cave, a stalactite forms. It hangs down like a stone icicle. When the water leaves specks of calcite on the cave floor, a stalagmite forms. It rises up like a stony spike. A stalactite and stalagmite can meet to form a column. Stalactite. A stalactite hangs from a cave ceiling. A stalagmite. A stalagmite rises from a cave floor. Column. A column forms when a stalactite and a stalagmite meet. Smart facts. Did you know the United States has approximately 17,000 caves? Over 200 of them are show caves. People can take guided tours of these caves on walkways or by boat. The rest of the caves are wild. How big? Mammoth Cave in Kentucky has 350 miles of passageways that have been mapped. There are even more yet to be discovered. It is the most far-reaching cave system on Earth. That's amazing. The Cave of the Ghost in Venezuela is so huge that 2 helicopters can fly into it side by side and land near a waterfall inside. Chapter 3: Exploring a Cave. Would you like to explore a cave? The scientist who studies caves is called a speleologist. Speleologists go underground to learn how caves form. They make measurements, observe how cave changes, and study cave animals. They study caves to learn how to protect them. A speleologist explores the darkest parts of the cave. Other people like to explore caves too. They are called spelunkers or cavers. Caves are dark and dangerous. Spelunkers need special clothes and equipment to explore caves. They wear sturdy boots and a hard hat with a headlamp. They carry a compass, a rope, a first aid kit, and food and water. Rope's first aid kit, hard hat with light, flashlights, compass. When spelunkers explore a cave, they go into 3 different areas or zones. Each zone receives different amounts of sunlight, has a special climate, and houses different plants and animals. Spelunkers enter a cave through its mouth, or opening to the outside world. First, they walk into the entrance zone. This part of the cave is closest to the environment outside. Cave zones: entrance zone, twilight zone, dark zone. And if you are in the entrance zone, you can see sunlight. If you can in twilight zone, you can't see anything. If you're in dark zone, you can't see anything. The entrance zone has some sunlight. Green plants like moss can grow here. This part of the cave is cool during the day and warm at night. Animals like bears, raccoons, and snakes and mice might use the entrance zone to eat their food, sleep, or make a nest. Entrance zone. The next part of the cave is twilight zone. Spelunkers have to turn on their headlamps and flashlights here. The twilight zone is much darker and cooler than the entrance zone. Green plants can't grow in this part of the cave because there's not enough sunlight. Fungi, like mushrooms and moths, grow in the cool, damp air. The twilight zone is home to the best-known cave dweller, the bat. The largest bat colony in the world is Bracken Cave near San Antonio, Texas. It is home to about 20 million bats. Mushrooms, bats, twilight zone. During the day, the bats hang from the cave ceiling and sleep. At night, they fly out of the cave to hunt for insects. One bat can eat between 600 and 1,000 mosquitoes or other insects in 1 hour. Bats are not blind, but they use sounds to help them fly in the dark. The bats emit sounds and listen for the echoes. This process, called echolocation, helps guide bats through the twilight zone of caves. The deepest zone of a cave is called the dark zone. It is always cold here and pitch black. Spelunkers see a strange world here in the glow of their lamps and flashlights. Insects and water creatures scurry and swim about. They are blind and have no color. Animals that live in the dark zone are called troglodytes. They include spiders, centipedes, salamanders, and crayfish. These animals had lived in total darkness for many thousands of years. Some of some of them some of some have eyes that do not see. Others has no eyes at all. These strange animals are colorless because they need no protection from the sun. On their journey out of the cave, spelunkers go back through the twilight zone and the entrance zone. Finally, they reach the mouth and see sunlight. Spelunkers leave the cave as they found it, following the caver's rule: leave only your footprints behind. Spider, dark zone. Smart facts. Did you know vampire bats drink the blood of other animals to survive? They fly out of their caves at night to feed on the blood of cows, pigs, horses, and birds. Vampire bats like this one are cave dwellers. That's amazing. Bats spend their days sleeping. They sleep hanging upside down from the ceiling of the cave. Since bats live in huge groups, the cave is like one big slumber party. Did you know bat mothers have their babies in the spring? Bat babies are called pups. A baby that is born with really strong legs and claws. It has to hang onto its mother or to the cave ceiling right after it is born.